in a success-focused generation. Are you able to hear clearly? The back seats clear? Okay, it's clear. You are able to hear clearly? Okay. So we currently live in a success-focused generation. Success focus is good. I mean, it helps you to focus on your strengths, forces you to improve yourself, and it doesn't let you to relax. It eggs you on to achieve whatever you have, whatever the goals you have set, which is a good thing. But the problem is, in this success-focused generation, happiness comes second. Or if it never comes, it is after success. Outside on the notice board, there was a poster. It says, if you want happiness for one day, go for a picnic. If you want happiness for a week, go for a vacation. And if you want happiness for year, you inherit something. And if you want to have happiness for a lifetime, you good. That's good. That was a good answer. You love what you do, and it makes sense. To a large extent, it does make sense. But the thing is, I was kind of gung-ho on this. I wanted happiness, and the route to my happiness was success, and I loved what I did. I started a small company, and though it continues to be small, I'm still happy that it has come up the way it has so far. And I put in quite a lot of time and effort into keeping this company successful. But one day, I woke up to find that my daughter, who was 5 years old, is now 15 years old. Oh, nothing great about that. But the reality of it was stuck into me when I offered, she just recently finished her board exam, I offered one day to drop her to her school for board exam. It was the last day of the boards, and to pick her up from after the boards, and she was pretty vehement. She said, no, I don't want you to pick me. I can manage on my own. I know how to go by buses. And I was reminded of that 5-6-year-old girl who used to just be waiting for me to come from office and take her out. Actually, I was quite proud. As a father, I was supposed to be. My girl is independent. She knows how to move around the city. I was supposed to be proud. But somewhere it hurt. And I look back to see, where have those 10 years gone? And I really couldn't decipher. All those weeks and those months and those years just seemed to telescope into each other. There was this eternal sameness about it all. There were these odd moments when we went out for a vacation or where we spent some good time with the family, which are the only memories which I have. But come to think of it, I was doing something which I loved, which I still love. I was devoting myself fully in my work. But how come all those 10 years just seem like so that is the reality of it. We seem somewhere to have misplaced our priorities. As far as I am concerned, the realization has come. So I spend more time, make it a point. It has just recently started. So I make it a point to spend more time with my family without telling them to do what. Because invariably in my own goal-focused and success-focused approach, I was always ready to tell them how to do things better, rather than just enjoying the time which was there. Just enjoying the feelings which come out of sharing those moments. are learning very late. I hope it is not too late. So like Michael Jackson says, heal the world. Recently I have taken upon myself to feel the world. It's not too late, I guess, to start enjoying those small feelings which don't really, you can't really put a value to them. So in that context, this topic, stop by to smell the roses, has a lot of meaning. For those of you who are just starting out on your life, see, it is absolutely important. You have to do the sprint. You have to have that foothold. But it can't be a never-ending cycle. You can't be going through your entire life just doing that career sprint. Most of you must have heard of this law of marginal utility, law of diminishing returns. See, you need a good job, you need to set yourself up in your career, but you can't do the only setting up yourself in your career through the entire life. You have to develop yourself. You are an individual, you have to develop. You have to involve all your senses. You, as a human being, you are much, much more than a career professional. I sometimes wonder, 100 years ago, what my great-great-grandpa would have lived, how would he have lived his life? I'm sure nobody would be there to tell him that, oh, now you have to pay your EMI for the house, or now you have to plan your next insurance premium payment. But still they lived a fantastic life. So probably we need to keep this somewhere in our mind that yes, there is life, and in life there are the roses. Maybe they don't smell anymore, but still they are there to be enjoyed. Okay. So, and someone who has got this really perfectly right is a person who enjoys, I wouldn't say enjoys, he is a career professional who has taken up training, and he makes it a point to spend time with his family, on long drives. He mixes his long drives along with his work. Just recently he was telling me once when he did not manage his tickets, he drove the car right from Bombay to Bangalore with the family. So that is a person who has his priorities right. And I look forward to a fun session today as he is going to be with us as the MC for today. Can I call over Samuel Wankade?